our platforms, nrpmediaja.com, also Facebook and YouTube at NRP I am Lou and Bramwell Shakes with the NRP News Roundup. Of course, we will have Leon Nash later in the newscast. Here are the headlines. Councillors in St. Anne Municipality raised concern over disparity in allocations. Opposition PNP expresses concerns over the recent interdiction of an officer of NEPA. Agriculture Minister urges Jamaicans to adapt, transform and evolve its own food system. St. Mary Police Division made significant dent in car stealing raid. And in sport, spinner Shoaib Bashir returns to the UK to sort out visa delay, which is preventing him from joining the England squad in India. The news today is brought to you courtesy of NRP Radio, reaching you where you are. No boundaries, no limitations.
Celebrating 3 years since our inception, the NRP brand of radio and other social media platforms on NRP Media JA is your newest online platform accessible for the promotion of your church and community activities along with news and sports related information. It's the platform you have been longing for. So call us today at 876-336-9928 or email us at nationalreligiousmediaja@gmail.com.
NRP Media and Radio, reaching you where you are. No boundaries, no limitations.
And now the news. The People's National Party Minority Councillors Caucus within the St. Anne Municipal Corporation have expressed concern as to why there is a disparity with the recent allocation of funds to carry out work in their divisions. Councillor Winston Brown of the Burbridge Division in St. Anne in a release pointed out that the decision was taken to allocate monies to the councillors to carry out work in their division. The money from the corporation's Special Land Repairs Fund, designated for emergencies and special allocations towards road-related projects, was unevenly distributed, raising serious questions about the integrity of the allocation process. In the release, Mr. Bell's Jamaica Labour Party, that's JLP councillors, have reportedly been granted between $2.75 million to $3.7 million, each for projects in their respective divisions, while a mere $1 million each was allocated to the 5 People's Nationals.
We need more equality because we cannot accept that. $1 million for the TNT division, we're not going to accept that until we see much better than that. There's no way we will accept $1 million while they are getting 3.7 and $2.7 million. We represent that division just like them, and this fund is total to me is like extra money.
In light of these findings, the PNP minority councillors through Mr. Brown say they are demanding an unequivocal rollback of the current allocations and a thorough re-evaluation to ensure an equitable distribution of funds.
I don't know who will fix it, but it has to be. It has to fix. Nobody gets any. It has to fix. We are not going to accept that. And it is that we're going to take it to the street over here that the people demand better for the division. And it's going to that we will be taking it over here.
Councillor Winston Brown of the Burbridge Division. He says minority councillors are urging the public to scrutinize this issue closely, emphasizing the urgent need for fairness and transparency in municipal affairs. He says this development underscores the importance of upholding democratic values and ensuring that the allocation of public resources is conducted with the utmost integrity and fairness. Meanwhile, the opposition party is expressing concern over the recent interdiction of an officer employed to the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, who uncovered the breaches related to the Charlemont Drive. The property owned by NWC President Mark Barnett is now the center of construction breaches deemed to be inappropriate by several agencies. Shadow Minister on Environment and Ecological Heritage, Senator Sophia Fraser-Baines, in a release says the report interdiction of the officer without more information raises questions about potential repercussions for whistleblowers or those seeking to expose violations of our laws. She says this interdiction on the heels of the ruling by the DPP leads the public to question the integrity of our environmental regulatory body. Without providing details of the circumstances around the interdiction of the officer, Mrs. Fraser-Binns says NEPA is confirming the view of many Jamaicans that the big man is treated differently from the little man. She says this also cements the long-held perception that there are two Jamaicas, one for the rich and connected and another for the poor. Senator Fraser-Binns, while accepting that all the details cannot be shared at this time, believes that in light of the national attention this matter has received, NEPA should provide sufficient information to the public on the reason or reasons for Mr. Henry's interdiction. The Shadow Minister asserted, we need to understand the reasons behind the interdiction and ensure that it is not an attempt to undermine the commitment to environmental protection. Further, Senator Fraser-Binns added, the public still has not been informed of the outcome of the meeting of the NRCA board held last week and is encouraging NEPA and the relevant authorities to prioritize the resolution of this matter with transparency. Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining, Floyd Green, says that in the wake of global food challenges, it is important for Jamaica to remain the capacity to feed its own people. That it is important for Jamaica to maintain the capacity to feed its own people. Mr. Green, who was speaking at the new face of food stakeholder engagement in Westmoreland, said it is against that background why there must be collaboration between all stakeholders, ensuring that food security remains a top priority. The minister said that all Jamaicans should be acutely aware that with the challenges facing food systems globally, Jamaica must adapt, transform, and develop its own food system to ensure that as a country we can feed ourselves. The minister added that through this strategic expansion and development of robust value chains, his ministry aims to not only reduce food waste, empower our farmers and fishers, providing them with the tools and knowledge they need to transform their practices in alignment with green and climate methodologies. He reminded that the new face of food introduces flagship programs centered around key crops like yam, breadfruit, sweet potato, ackee, mango, and the nurturing of small ruminants and aquaculture. The St. Mary Police Division has made a significant breakthrough in the fight against vehicle theft. The police say that following a meticulous investigation, they have uncovered a large-scale car stealing operation involving over 40 vehicles across two sites in the parish of St. Mary. On the night of Saturday, January 20, a white Toyota Axio and a black Mark X were reported stolen from the Aracabessa and Three Hill areas. In a remarkable turn of events, the owner of the Axio, equipped with a tracking device, traced the vehicle to Rocky Hill District. This area, now identified as a major hub for dismantling stolen vehicles, holds 35 vehicles, predominantly grey Axios, indicating a specific target for the theft ring. A further probe in the vicinity led to the discovery of another 7 vehicles at a nearby location, bringing the total count to 42 recovered vehicles of various models, all which were scrapped, with some still retaining their license plates. The prompt action by the police, in coordination with the vehicle owners' tracking devices, led to the swift recovery of the stolen vehicles. The owners of the Axio and the Mark X were immediately notified and have since reclaimed their vehicles. The commanding officer of the St. Mary Police Division, Superintendent Bobbitt Morgan Simpson, notes the significant scale of this operation, emphasizing the large number of Axios involved. She says this discovery highlights the persistent issue of motor vehicle theft in the region and the sophisticated methods employed by criminal networks. The police are now conducting a thorough investigation into this car stealing ring with the aim of apprehending those responsible and preventing future occurrences of such crimes. The public is being urged to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activities to the authorities. For more information or to report any relevant information, members of the public are being asked to contact the Oracle Police Station at 976 at 876-975-3233 or 19 police emergency number or station. Firearm and several rounds of ammunition were seized during an operation on Mullines Road, St. Andrew yesterday. No one was arrested in relation to the seizure. Reports from the Halfway Tree Police are that at about 4 p.m., lawmen conducted an intelligence-led operation in the area where a premises was searched. One Smith & Wesson .44 revolver loaded with 3.44 cartridges was found in a garbage bin. The weapon was seized. However, no arrests were made in connection to the seizure. Investigations are ongoing. You are listening to news on NRP Radio, your primary Christian source for news, sports, and the weather on NRPMediaJA.com. Reaching you where you are. No boundaries, no limitations.
Celebrating 3 years since our inception, the NRP radio and other social media platforms on NRP Media JA is your newest online platform accessible for the promotion of your church and community activities along with news and sports related information. It's the platform you have been longing for. So call us today at 876-336-9928 or email us at nationalreligiousmedia@gmail.com.
NRP Media and Radio, reaching you where you are. No boundaries, no limitations.
And now let's give you some sporting information brought to you by Hepburn's Glass, located at 13 Chisholm Avenue in Kingston.
Hepburn's Glass Supplies is a leading supplier of glass and mirrors in the industry. We specialize in tinted and clear glasses, as well as mirrors for all your windows, doors, and closets at very competitive prices. To maximize your shopping experience, we stock 316 and 1/8 mirror thickness and 316 and 1/4 thickness in our entire stock of flow glasses. We have in stock gloves, cutters, and suction cups at unbeatable prices. Our customer service is second to none, with same-day cutting for your specific measurements. Visit our office 13 Chisholm Avenue, Kingston 13, and call us at 908-0962 or email hepburn.glass@gmail.com. Hepburn's Glass, quality service is our priority.
And now for our sports stories with Leon Nash.
Welcome to our sportscast right here on NRP Radio and NRP Media. My name is Leon Nash. We bowl off on cricket. Fast bowler Mark Wood says England wants to make history when the Test series against India begins at Hyderabad on Thursday. England have not won in India since 2012. Their only series victory on their past 7 trips to the country. Not many teams have come here and win and said Wood. It's a free hit, to be honest. We've created history in the past. We could go down in flames, but we will give it a good go, he added. England are yet to lose the Test series since Ben Stokes and Brendan McCallum took over as captain and coach respectively in the summer of 2022. Last winter, England became the first team to record a 3-0 clean sweep. In fact, if England were looking to make another piece of history, would said definitely. Pakistan were the most recent team to win a series of at least 5 tests in India in 1987. Since England became the last side to win a series of anything in India, 2-1 in 2012, they have lost 4-0 in 2016 and 3-1 in 2021. Still on cricket news now, spinner Shoaib Bashir has returned to the UK in order to sort out the visa delay which is preventing him from joining the England squad in India. The uncapped 20-year-old, who is of Pakistani descent, was initially left in Abu Dhabi when the rest of the team traveled on Sunday. The Somerset off spinner is still to receive the visa and will not be in India until at least the weekend. Bashir will miss the first test in Hyderabad beginning on Thursday. Finally, on football, Chelsea reached the Carabao Cup final by blowing away second-tier Middlesbrough to seal a 6-2 aggregate victory. The championship headed to Stamford Bridge without lead from the first leg. But Chelsea scored 4 times in the first half through a Johnny Housen own goal, Enzo Fernandez, Axel Disasi, and Cole Palmer. Palmer's second and Noni Maduke completed the route before Morgan Rogers scored a consolation to delight the large and noisy away support. Chelsea have secured the place at Wembley on February 25 and will face Liverpool or Fulham, who meet at Craven Cottage in their semi-final second leg on Wednesday, with the Reds 2-1 up in the tie. That's sports. Brought to you by Hepburn's Glass, located at 13 Chisholm Avenue in Kingston. Leon Nash reporting.
Thank you, Leon. We promise to bring you a good news story as often as we can. If you know of or are aware of any event or person whose good story we should highlight, please send this information to our email address at nationalregistersmediajaa@gmail.com or call or WhatsApp 876-336-9928. That's the local news and sports. Stand by now for the latest international news, courtesy of the Voice of America.
This is VOA News. I'm Tommy McNeil. Israeli forces are battling Palestinian militants near the main hospital in Gaza's second largest city, Khan Yunis. AP correspondent Charles Ledesma reports.
The aid group Doctors Without Borders says its staff were trapped inside Nassau Hospital with some 850 patients and thousands of displaced people because the surrounding roads are inaccessible or too dangerous to travel on. The group says the hospital is only one of 2 in southern Gaza that can still treat critically ill patients. Israel has ordered residents to leave an area of downtown Khan Yunis that includes Nassau and 2 small hospitals as it pushes ahead with its 3-month-old offensive against Hamas. The UN Humanitarian Office says the area was home to 88,000 Palestinians and was hosting hundreds of thousands more displaced by the fighting. I'm Charles Ledesma.
And U.S. forces in the Middle East have carried out more strikes, AP correspondent Ben Thomas.
The U.S. military struck 3 facilities in Iraq Tuesday. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin says they were targeting an Iranian-backed militia in retaliation for missile and drone attacks on American troops in Iraq and Syria over the past several days. The strikes came hours after the U.S. said militants fired 2 one-way attack drones at Al-Assad Air Base in western Iraq, injuring U.S. service members and damaging infrastructure. And that followed the militia's most serious attack on the base this year when it launched multiple ballistic missiles on Saturday. Ben Thomas, Washington.
North Korea appears to have torn down a huge arch in its capital that symbolized reconciliation with South Korea. A week after leader Kim Jong-un dismissed decades of hope for peaceful reunification with the war-divided Peninsula South. That's according to satellite photos analyzed by the Associated Press on Wednesday. This is VOA News.
That was the latest international news from the Voice of America. Now for the weather report and forecast. And once again, we welcome Leon Nash.
Now for the weather report and forecast. The National Meteorological Service of Jamaica is reporting that there is a significant feature of a low-level jet stream across Jamaica and the Central Caribbean. The low-level jet stream is expected to continue to produce windy conditions across Jamaica for the next several days, with very strong winds, especially marshes and hilly areas tomorrow. Additionally, a ridge is expected to build across the region and remain for the next few days. In the 24-hour forecast, mainly sunny and windy. In the 3-day forecast after tomorrow, that's Thursday through to Saturday, Thursday and Friday though, isolated morning showers across sections of eastern patches, otherwise partly cloudy. Isolated afternoon showers across sections of hilly areas and western patches, partly cloudy elsewhere and windy. On Saturday, expect partly cloudy conditions and windy afternoon. In terms of other current regional weather features, there is a ridge across the northern Caribbean and area of low pressure across Panama. That is the latest weather report and forecast. I am Leon Nash reporting.
With that, we've come to the end of our news presentation. But before we go, here are the headlines once again. Councils in St. Anne municipality raise concern over disparity in allocations. Opposition PNP expresses concerns over the recent interdiction of an officer of NRP. Agriculture Minister urges Jamaicans to adapt, transform, and evolve its own food system. St. Mary Police Division makes significant dent in car stealing in sport. Spinner Shoaib Bashir returns to the UK to sort out visa delay, which is preventing him from joining the England squad in India. The full package of the news came to you courtesy of NRP Radio, reaching you where you are. No boundaries, no limitations. Here is your invitation to join us again at 6:30 for the NRP Break of Day newscast. On behalf of Leon Nash, who has the sports and weather, on the other news and production teams, I am Lou and Bremo Shakes for the NRP News. We encourage you to join this growing medium, feel fulfilled and informed. Whether you walk, ride or drive, make every effort to arrive alive. God bless.
Four Seasons Sports and Equipment. The Sports Closet, now located at shop number 3, Leaders Plaza, Nashville, Mandeville, Manchester. Call them today at 876-613-7429. Cellular phone 876-363-8323 or 876-546-0630. Yes, you asked for it and now you got it. Four Seasons Sports and Equipment. Shop with us for a wide range of sporting goods and equipment. It's Four Seasons Sports and Equipment. Sports Closet, you'll never go asking for anymore.